Hi Gemini, I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. Welcome back to my channel. Here is your weekly reading for June 7th to the 13th, 2021. And we're going to just jump right into it here using my chakra oracle cards. And let's just do it. Please take this opportunity to like, share, subscribe. Also hit the thumbs up if you can. It really helps out with the YouTube metrics. It gets me seen more. And thank you. Gemini, feeling the world in smoke and mirrors, knowing what is true and untrue. Maybe you're feeling too much and cannot discern what is happening, right? Cannot discern what is happening. Confusion, right? I'm just trying to get some further intuitional clarity. I kind of get the feeling that you don't know what to feel, right? You don't know what to feel and how to feel. And it could be because you're very empathic and you're picking up a lot of other energy, like Taurus. I think Taurus got this card. And so you're emotionally spent. You don't know how to feel. You don't know what to feel. You can't see through the looking glass, right? Because I'm focused on that mirror. Because your judgment's a little clouded. So you were having trouble with direction and not knowing how to feel. Again, this is just for all Geminis. Please take what resonates. What doesn't, you can just leave it for somebody else. Also listen to your rising signs and whatever sign falls into your chart significantly. So 3 cards, subconscious, conscious, and advice from spirit. So you have 2 cards in your subconscious mind. You have the 7 of Swords. Right. This describes exactly what's happening here. Here's the, again, here, it's here, right? Clouded judgment, abuse, greed, materialism, obsession, sexual lust, addiction, anything that negatively impacts you, right? Whether you're overeating, drinking, indulging in drugs, you know, abuse, anything with abuse as well. Wow. We have the Knight of Swords in your advice / outcome from spirit. A lot going on here, and you're at a pivotal time in your emotional and physical journey here. 10 of Wands clarifying this Devil. This is kind of a lot. You've had some really intense, my last 2 or 3 readings for you have been very intense. I must say. You have the Knight of Swords with that clarifying that Knight of Wands. You also have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, all is not lost. Just feeling the world literally here. Feeling it all, not knowing what direction to go into. Very confused state right now. So confused that you don't know what direction to go into. You don't know whether you stay or go. And you're just having trouble figuring all of that out here. In our subconscious mind, you have the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords, it's about running away, right? It's about, it could be about betrayal. It could be about theft. You're feeling betrayed and you're wanting to run away from your feelings, from reality. You want to escape. You recognize that this is an important time in your life. What you're not recognizing is that it is your time. Luck is on your side with this wheel being present here. Also, numerically, you have 2 10s. You're completing a cycle, a tough cycle, but you are completing a cycle here. You have the World card. You kind of know that the world is your oyster, and you're wanting to do different things. You're wanting to experience different things. Um, this is also completing a cycle, by the way, a lesson, right? But a very important soul lesson. So, in completing that lesson, you do understand that you also want to do other things, right? You also, this is a card of movement as well. So you're actually thinking about leaving. What are we leaving here though? And that's what's important, because right now your judgment's a little cloudy. So I don't think for you it's the time to move. I don't think it's the time for you to seek other employment unless you have to. I think it's time to think about yourself and try to clear that pent up stuff so that you can see through the looking glass. You can't really make decisions if you're emotionally and mentally cloudy. What is making you cloudy? Maybe it's time, to detox physically, whether it's from drugs or it's from overeating. Maybe it's time to detox. Even detox from too much television, too much internet, too much TikTok. Maybe it's just time to feed your soul another way, feed your spirit, because what you're doing is causing further confusion and clouding, right? This is clarified here by the 10 of Wands, and you see that she literally packed up her stuff and she's out. She is out of there, right? This is stress. This is exhaustion. This is too much. This is feeling a lot of burdens. This is also wanting to escape from it all, right? But you can't run away from this. You need to figure this out, right? You need to figure out what your devil is and defeat him. Him, her, it. In our advice / outcome, you got to be this Knight of Swords, right? You got to chase what it is you want, right? Take steps forward to figuring out how to fix things in your life, how to get through the clouds. It's not a time to sit and wait for it to clear. It's a time of action, right? What does that mean for you? I'm doing this for all Gemini, so it could be grounding. It could be a mini vacation away. It could be taking a course. It could be meditation. It could be a whole host of things. Find out what it is you need, right? Because if not, if you don't fix your devil, you're going to be stuck in this cycle of anxiety. But even in your deepest depth, here is spirit, right? You see that white dove? It's going to chase these dark birds away. Spirit is always there. It's always helping you. I call it God. You can call it Buddha. You can call it whatever it is you're into. It's always there. And if you don't believe in anything, it's your spirit, your human spirit, right? That fight we all have is there, hoping to chase away the dark clouds. Moments of clarity. Those moments of clarity, you need to take pen to paper. You need to put it into action to get things done. Let's clarify further. No one can control you. You can control yourself, right? It's an illusion. This is what he's the master of, illusions. Flying at the hand, Page of Cups. Getting on that emotional journey. Trying to figure out, again, what feeds your spirit. Moving forward. Here's the Ace of Wands. Finding your passions again. Getting away from the negativity. Moving towards positivity, where you're being guided to. You have the Sun card. If you take the steps necessary, if you move past this cloud, if you get help and assistance, if you chase those birds away, those birds of darkness. Here is the sun shining down on you. A new beginning, right? Happiness, joy, success, whatever that means for you in this situation. And at the bottom of this deck, you have the Fool card. This is having faith, right? Faith is something that you can't explain. You just know, right? Again, if you don't have a belief in God, try to work on believing in yourself. That also takes faith. Faith in my world, in my mind, is underrated. It's what feeds me. It's what keeps me going. And if you join any of my lives, or if you go back and look, I have not had a great life. And personally, I'm still going through some stuff in terms of health, and health with close family members. So, you know, faith is what feeds me. We have the hummingbird. Be here now. Wake up. Be here now. Take your life back. That is for you, Gemini. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.